Hello! I don't see everyone in here. Well, we're doing more Trauma Center, and I didn't put up the disclaimer this time around because, well, YouTube pedaled on their profanity policy, so so we are going to go back in it, and we're going to start. Let me find out where the rest of my team is. I hated the bomb procedure. The bomb procedure is bad at both of them. This one is mine. The Footfalls of Terror. We received a letter of thanks from the conference director. I was worried when I heard about the attack. I'm glad you both made it out safely. It's all thanks to Dr. Myers. She's definitely the toughest woman in medicine today. You should ask her about some of her adventures on the police force sometime. Aw, Chief, they're going to take you seriously. You'd have good reason to. Oh, that's right. There was one other message I received. Dr. Stiles, Caduceus International has requested your presence as part of the research team headed to Delphi's facility in Africa. They asked for me? Seems like a mistake. I'll be honest. We've all seen what you're capable of. You have experience treating guilt, and you defused the bomb. Langston Miller, director of Caduceus Europe, was very impressed. And the rest of the committee voted unanimously. I still said it wrong. You should be proud. Yeah, but I've never left the country before. Well, you don't have much choice. I already accepted on your behalf. Give it up, Styles. Once Sydney decides on something, there's no arguing with you. Looks like you're going to Africa. I didn't realize he could be so stubborn. I guess he's always been difficult. That's what Greg told me anyway. I remember him talking about the arguments they'd get into when they were kids. The only reason Sydney went to school overseas was supposedly because everyone told him not to. Dr. Kessel could be stubborn sometimes, but never anything like that. At any rate, have fun in Africa. As long as your partner's reliable, I know you'll be fine. Partner? Caduceus on plane. This is going to be fun. And the International Flight 326 destination in Africa. We're far away. I mean, 3 transfers and 33 hours of total travel time? Wow. At least you're used to it. I've never been to Mexico. And I don't like flying. Remember to drink plenty of fluids and get up periodically to stretch your legs. It wouldn't look very good for a doctor to get sent to the hospital for blood clots. It'll be hot in Africa too. Try not to get heat stroke. I hope getting vaccinated for the endemic diseases is enough. Attention please. Is there a doctor on the plane? I repeat, are there any doctors on this flight? One of the passengers is sick. We don't know how to treat him. If you have any medical training, please notify flight attendant. Doctor! So much for sleeping on the plane. Edema of the lungs has worsened, causing respiratory failure. Fluids must be drained from the lungs to secure the respiratory tract. Chi McGinley, 78.2 inches, weight 220.2 pounds. It looks like respiratory failure. From what his wife explained, he'd been suffering from edema of the lungs. He was prescribed medication which stabilized the condition. They were given permission to return home, but stress from traveling may have aggravated his symptoms. I'd recommend an immediate lobectomy to drain the pleural fluids. We're going to perform surgery in mid-flight? The captain has allowed us use of the crew's cabin. Sterilized gowns and operation tools have been prepared as well. We really don't have a choice. Once we land, he can receive more permanent treatment. But for now, we have one objective. Drain pleural fluid from inside the patient's lungs. Use ultrasound to find where fluid has accumulated and drain it. Understood, let's hurry.
Starting the operation.
Unfortunately, Doctor, there's a storm up ahead. They're going to try to avoid turbulence as much as possible. But this is far from an ideal operating environment.
Let's begin.
Try not to let the shaking plane distract your styles. Oh, it probably will. Respiratory failure is serious. We need to finish this quickly. Try using the ultrasound.
Doctor!
There's a lot more fluid here than there should be. Drain it immediately.
Careful!
It's turbulence. I hope it settles down soon. Eek!
You have to be careful!
It settled down. We need to drain the area as soon as any shaking starts. See, the whole area is inflamed because the fluid spread around. Well.
Treatment complete. Vitals dropping. Doctor!
I don't know how looking at a freaking ultrasound caused that.
Vitals dropping.
Really? Alright, well... Okay. I'm not sure how sticking a needle into a vial is causing laceration. Jesus. I am...
Starting the operation.
Hello, Solanto. Jesus.
Let's begin. Doctor. Treatment complete. Careful. You have to be careful.
It's more like it's like the equipment got into the lungs and just caused it to cause the same problem. Which kind of doesn't make sense when you're dealing with a needle and putting it in a vial, which is nowhere near the body. Or at least that's supposed to be how it's simulated. I knew that was happening.
Almost done.
I did too before that turbulence struck.
Vitals dropping.
Well, I certainly have to hurry up because I don't really have time to continue to wait for...
What a relief.
The patient's breathing is stabilized. Should be okay for now. They're considered parasites, not actual bugs, but yeah, this is the game that you're thinking of. I guess we did it. Oh, they're applauding. Don't let it go to your head, Dr. Styles. Take your time, deep breath, you got this. I think he'll be okay. I contacted a hospital in New Bravora. We can take him there once we land. Doctors really are on call 24/7, aren't they? Have we seen our first? Not sure if I should say it. Glad there is no lawsuit system for medical malpractice. That's if I fail it. Believe me, that has happened. Southern Africa. Remains of Riboria, Zimbabwe. We're finally here. The sky's so clear. Breathe in that air. And it's deserted. I think we're looking at the result of a guild outbreak. Oh yeah, we're at the one that we're at the one that I hate. Oh. I wish we weren't so far away from home. No, I'm gonna use a healing touch because I am not fighting with this virus. Hey, don't talk like that. Over here! Who's that? It's nice to finally meet you, Dr. Styles. Oh, Director Miller, sir. This is Langston Miller from Caduceus, Europe. Right. He's the one who assigned you to this mission. I was getting worried. You're a little late. You see, one of our coordinates is sick, and we don't know exactly where. The research lab is... there's been a lot of worry about. Sir, I have an update. We searched sectors B2 through 4, but could not locate the targets. In that case, expand your search to the sea areas as well. Yes, sir. The jungle makes a bird's eye search impossible. We tried to narrow it down back home, but we still have a lot of ground to cover. Must be frustrating. I have a bad feeling about this. You may as well join the search. Report back if you manage to find anything. Here's a map of the area. We've set teams out here and here. What kind of map is this? I can't make out any landmarks or anything. Well, let's get started, I guess. Six long hours later. Are you alright, miss? I'm glad we can drive, but this Jeep sure is a bumpy ride. Well, there aren't any roads in this area, but at least we're not in the jungle. It's been a long time. Let's head back to camp for a breather. I didn't mean... stop the Jeep! There's someone in that house. It's a little kid. I thought they said this area was abandoned. One hour after that, the boy answers to Ruben, we think. Nice to meet you, Ruben. They gave him a shirt in this one. What was he doing in there? We think he used to live there. His family actually lives not far from here. Shouldn't we take him home? Perhaps, but the boy seems to know the location of the research lab. Test procedure for trading is really fun to watch, but blink and you'll miss it. Don't get me started on Trite. Apparently his brother worked there, and Ruben got to tag along once or twice. It's more of a lead than we found out. Here thus far. Don't you agree? It's as good a plan as any. Thank you, Ruben. Abandoned Delphi Research Lab. As we thought, it's completely vacant. What exactly are we looking for? Let me take supplies from the walls and floors. Or let me take samples from the walls and floors just in case. Thank you, young lady. We'll need to undergo decontamination procedures after this. But hopefully, we'll find something to make it worthwhile. This is no place for a child, I'm afraid. Could you wait outside? That's a good lad. Cross your fingers, yes? After all that, we still haven't learned anything about Delphi. The African guilt victims are being... Oh. Alright. I hate when Twitch does this. I can't set it up like that. I got a band. The African guild victims are being transferred to Caduceus, Europe, right? Hopefully that will lead to something. Yeah, but this was also tiring. Director Miller is late. I wonder who he was speaking with on the radio. Dr. Stiles. What is it? The boy. Ruben's been infected by guilt. What? How? Chiral reaction positive. Unknown infection detected. Extreme care is necessary during treatment. Name Ruben. 50.3 inches. Weight 62 pounds. The boy's chiral results just came back. He tested positive for guilt. The spectral analysis indicate this is a different strain. An unknown guilt? We found an abnormality near his pancreas, but that's all. His vitals are dropping quickly. If we tried to reach a hospital, he would probably die on the way. I think we should open him up and do what we can. But it's your call, Dr. Stiles. I understand. We can't just stand here and watch him die. Phoenix, stay on Twitch.
Let's begin.
I'll do my best.
Let's begin.
Alright.
Oh my god!
What the heck? A membrane and... These look like thorns. What could they have known about? What is it, Dr. Miller? Stiles. I think that membrane is responsible for the disease. Any organ covered by that membrane will be slowly petrified. Alright.
Wait, Doctor!
Hold on. You won't be able to detach it that way. Don't you see the thorns? They fasten the membrane to the organ. I think you're right. If we can remove all three thorns on one segment, excision may be possible. That's quick thinking, Angie. You should consider looking into Caduceus Europe. I forgot how to... Oh. Got it. Come on.
Chiral reaction decreasing. Proceed as normal. Chiral reaction
We
is
did it!
negative.
Chiral reaction is negative. Amazing. You really can operate successfully against guilt. Sir, you said you were surprised they knew about something. I'm afraid this guilt we derived from one of my country's past sins. As I said earlier, we are trying to create a treatment for cancer using high-frequency vibrations. But there were complications. Our treatment couldn't differentiate between cancerous cells and healthy tissue, so it simply attacked both. We wanted a way to help people, but we found a way to kill them instead. And apparently Delphi found out about it. That's what I meant. Let's close up the patient. Ruben should be fine now. Hey, Eric. Okay. impressive, Dr. Styles. It seems like guilt is no match
Nice
for
work,
you.
Dr. Styles.
I say you've more than earned your place in Caduceus. This one it does, but if you do it with Dr. Kimishima, anytime you treat something, the vitals go up. Try not to move, okay, Ruben? You're going to be alright. Phoenix, I see in my viewers whether or not who's that and see who's active or not. So I have every right to contact you. Your mother's waiting just over there, so you'll be able to see her soon, okay? Director Miller might be able to send him back to England for further treatment. Maybe we should ask him. No, there's a Red Cross outpost in the next town over. I think it's best to keep his treatment local to avoid any complications. A gift for us? But isn't this your book? Can we accept this, Dr. Styles? He wants us to, I think. Huh? Wait, this isn't a book. It's a file folder. It's in some kind of code, but... Yeah, read this part. Guilt. His brother must have given it to him. Thank you, Ruben. This is going to save a lot of people. Dr. Styles. There you are. Director Miller. We have good news. Ruben gave us this. That can wait. We just received an urgent telegram from America. Urgent? I wonder. No way! What's wrong? Dr. Kessel from Hope Hospital was just admitted to Caduceus, USA. Caduceus? Don't tell me he... Dr. Kessel has been infected by a new strain of guilt. Pursuit. Well, let's see what Dr. Kimishima has in store. He's still following us. I thought we'd be able to lose him on this mountain road. He didn't come all the way from Japan. Would you want to leave empty-handed? Damn reporter will do anything for a scoop. Probably wants to build his career on the remains of the Devil Doctor. It isn't often the Japanese medical board expels a doctor for having magical powers. Or maybe he wants to get under that lab coat of yours and start some rumors of his own. You're disgusting. What makes you think it's me he's after anyways? Maybe he stumbled on your organization. They have a presence in Japan, don't they? Considering all your activities lately, if anybody had found out about us, I'd know. If it's alright with you, I believe this situation calls for a little more speed. Are we sure he's a reporter? He could be working for the government. The FBI wouldn't be so obvious. It's clear he has no idea what he's doing. I've had training, but he's going to get himself killed if he keeps driving like that. Look out! There's a curve ahead! I know that! Damn it! That idiot ran right into the wall. Go back. You don't think you're going to save him, do you? It's his own fault this happened. Besides, pulling him out of that wreck would be a pain in the ass. And how do you think his newspaper will treat this story if he dies? I'm already in enough trouble as it is. Doctors. This would be a lot easier if he didn't have a conscience. We're getting the hell out of here if he's already black tagged, understand? External trauma and lacerations have occurred. Maybe an abnormality in patient's abdomen. Visibility is poor, resources are far from ideal. Makarami age, 66.1 inches, 131 pounds. Too dark to see. We'll need to get him over in front of our headlights. Here, help me pull him out of the wreckage. No good. His leg is stuck. So I don't have a choice. I'll have to treat him here. Can you even do that? I wish he was in a better position, but that shouldn't cause too many problems. If you have any suggestions about getting some light over here, I'm all ears. I think we're in trouble. The crash shorted out the tunnel's electrical system. With him on that side of the wreck, my headlights won't be able to do much either. Necessity is the mother of invention. A penlight? You gotta be kidding. Oh, and you're going to be holding it. Just shine it where I tell you, okay? Most of the trauma is here. I don't like the looks of his abdomen either. Tonight's abdominal surgery will have two objectives. Extract any foreign objects, suture any lacerations. Given the situation, that's about all we can do for him.
Here goes.
Might as well get started.
Here goes.
Well, these are certainly less than ideal circumstances. I need to confirm the patient's condition, but first, guess we'll make do with the pen light. Let there be light. Need to investigate the area. I've confirmed the affected area. Let's begin by treating this laceration on the right. Assistant? What do you need? Shine this light where I tell you. There isn't a lot of room. You need to move on.
Get these vitals up. Hold this.
Does it as far as the external trauma is concerned. Thinking went well, all things considered. Next is to find out what happened to his I think this is as good as it's about to get.
Okay. Hold this.
strange. His vitals aren't stabilizing. Need to take another look around. Here we are. Oh, that's... What are you doing? I need that light. I didn't. It wasn't me. I think the batteries must have died. The batteries... Damn it. I knew this was a bad idea. Look, we have to get lost.
Let's see here.
There has to be something we can use around here. Wait, what about this? It's a camera. Oh, the flash! This poor bastard's lucky reporter.
Get those vitals up.
Finish treating his wounds. Now the lights are back on. You gotta be kidding me.
That's it?
Well, I saved him. I hope that's the last time I ever have to operate in the dark. He's stable enough. Call for a rescue team. Hey, you weren't half bad as an assistant. Yeah, well, I don't intend to make a habit of it. Let's get out of here. The last thing we need to do right now is play 20 questions. Let me drive. That put me in a good mood. Alright. Alright. Good, you're back. What's Dr. Kessel's condition? Stable for now. He's gotten a lot weaker though. I don't think he has the strength to survive an operation. Well, go see for yourself. Surgery Ward Room 202. Good to see you, Derek. Dr. Kessel, you shouldn't get up. Don't strain yourself, sir. I should have been suspicious. I couldn't diagnose my own condition. It spread so fast. I didn't think it was guilt. Have they identified the strain? I heard Sydney say it was an unidentified type, so be careful. Greg, we've received detailed information about this guilt. What? From where? These two just got back from Africa and an old Delphi research facility. the file Ruben gave us. We're analyzing the data. We think it might help us devise a treatment. Don't give up, Greg. I believe in you and in Canisius. That's why I wanted Derek to join me. Dr. Kessel. Keep working hard, Derek. Results arrived from the lab. We've settled on a theoretical cure. Victor's report says they can create a serum to eliminate the guilt. There's hope then? It's possible, but we don't have enough antigen samples to finish the serum. Antigen samples? While you were in Africa, there was a highly toxic guilt outbreak. My brother was infected while treating one of the victims. In theory, we can extract samples from an untreated guilt patient. As long as their infections haven't progressed to full term, we can just remove the guilt. We've compiled a list of patients with symptoms matching Greg's. Derek, I need you to operate on them in order to obtain the necessary samples. So, I'll be traveling to hospitals where the victims are being observed? Yes, exactly. Good luck. Once we have enough antigen, we can engineer the serum. I understand, sir. Derek. Greg is my brother. Please remember that. Of course, Dr. Castle. Let's go, Angie. Try this one. I think it's around here. I just contacted the hospital. They'll have the patient ready for us when we arrive. This vehicle is specially designed as a sterile environment. We can't risk a secondary infection, so we'll have to operate in here. This strain may be spread by physical contact. Wear your protective gear. Chiral reaction positive. Tardy body detected. Extract guilt to procure antibody samples for analysis. Face and Joe, 72.8 inches, 165.3 pounds. The patient has been transported, and their protective area is now sealed. I'll explain how Director Kessel requested that we obtain the samples. These patients have tested positive for guilt. However, the specimens inside them are still an immature state of development. In fact, the serum should be able to completely incapacitate them. Doctor, first locate the guilt, then use the serum to stop it. After that, place the guilt specimen onto the tray and slice it open. Slice it open? Yes, we need the guilt's internal fluids to replicate its antigen. After we've drained the guilt, the procedure is complete. We only have one objective in this operation. Use the general serum to stop the guilt and obtain its fluids. That's all.
Let's begin the operation.
It certainly is interesting.
Let's begin.
We have two objectives. Remove the guilt from the patient and get a sample. Alright, we are going to do that.
We've located the guilt.
It's an immature guilt cell. Just like Dr. Kessel's data theorized. Alright, time to inject this. The serum was effective, but now it's hidden itself inside the organ.
Doctor, proceed as normal. There. Drain the area. We got it.
Fluid extraction complete. Let's close him up. A guilt that releases toxic substances. How could they create something like this?
Hang in there.
Dr. Kessel's alright. I know that stitching was bad, but I still got cooled out of that.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Operation complete. Good work, Doctor. Did I do it correctly? I think so. According to what Kessel told us, we need 3 types of antigen. There are P, B, and H types. He wants 1 sample of each. I'll send a composition of this sample back to Caduceus. Now that one was purple. So they're all going to have different colors. I wonder what type it is. That's our answer. It looks like this is the B type antigen. Let's move on to the next patient. We still need the other 2 types. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Chiral reaction positive to tardy body detected. Let's see, Harry Zach, 71.7 inches, 161.1 pounds. Are you ready, Dr. Styles? Obtain a sample exactly like you did before. Good luck.
Let's get started.
You're alright, Di.
Let's begin.
I have an idea this is the same one as the last one.
We've located the guilt.
Yeah, it's the same one.
I think it's working. Extraction complete.
Alright.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Any word? Let's see. This is the V type. TM, we already have that type. Let's move on to the next patient. We can't waste any more time. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Epps Thomas, 68.2 inches, 138.7 pounds. Are you ready, Dr. Styles? Obtain a sample exactly like you did before. Good luck.
Let's get started.
Let's begin. We've located the guilt.
This one's a different one.
I think it's working. There. Extraction complete. Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Well, the DS port came out before this one, so I'm not sure what the design to make them a bit larger, probably because of the TV size. Angie, how's it look? We did it. This is the P-type antigen. All that is left is H-type. Let's hurry. Okay, I'll bring in the patient. Gray Donald, 89.7 inches, 150 pounds. Are you ready, Dr. Styles? Obtain a sample exactly like you did before. Good luck.
Let's get started.
Let's begin.
This is a different one.
We've located the guild.
See, that one's orange.
I think it's working.
Come on.
What is that?
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to bring up vitals, because that one was a bit scary.
Extraction complete. Nice work, Dr. Styles.
How's it look? It's the A-type antigen. That's all three. Angie, let's get back to Caduceus. Chief, how is he? We're using the samples Derek collected to create a serum. But will it be done in time? I don't know. We just have to put our faith in Victor. I can help. There has to be something I can do. Try to stay calm, Dr. Myers. I'm sure Victor can handle it. Stay calm? How the hell can you say that when your mentor is dying in there? If you hadn't been gone... Stop it, Sybil. This isn't his fault. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I need to go lie down. Wow, I've never seen Dr. Myers freak out like that. Sybil and my brother have some history. I can understand why she's so emotional. Don't hold it against her, Derek. Of course not. Well, all they need to do is just get another doctor onto it. As I only required to see 3 of them. And I saw 4 of them. This must be how patients' families feel. It's hard entrusting the life of a loved one into someone else's hands. Who knew waiting could be this painful? Excuse me. It's ready, Chief. We're administering the serum via IV. He should start to recover soon. That's good news. But the guilt's still inside him. You plan on removing it, right? We should do it right away. Dr. Clark, can you operate? I'd like Derek to assist you as well. I'll do my best, sir. Understood. Stepping up. Nah, he's fine, Tara says. Derek, you're going to be operating on Dr. Kessel. Huh? I thought you were scheduled for that procedure. I asked him to switch with you, Derek. Why? Dr. Clark is an experienced surgeon. I'm just a... I know what you told my brother. You couldn't operate on me. I'd like to know why not. What if I did something wrong? I mean, are you worried I won't make it? Of course not. You're going to make it happen. It looks like I forgot to teach you a very important lesson. You've developed your skills, but something's still holding you back. Sometimes a doctor needs to ignore his personal relationships. Huh? I turned on sound capture, but I can't understand why that... Give me a second, everyone. I'll have to figure out what's going on with this. Now, it's just not working like it had been. Sometimes a doctor needs to ignore his personal relationships. Huh? A friendship should have no bearing on your surgical ability. Once someone is in the operating room, they're your patient and nothing more. You're their doctor, so you save them. That's all there is to it. I'm still human, This is especially important because you have the healing touch. I won't let you end up like Robert. Dr. Hoffman? I'll explain it when the time comes. But for now, you just need to focus, Dr. Stiles. I know you can do this. Think of it as a trial. The final test before you can call yourself a doctor. And really mean it. Dr. Kessel. Well, Doctor, can I be cured? Yes. I anticipate a full recovery after the procedure. Who's going to be operating? I will. You really sound very confident. You can trust me. You're in good hands, Mr. Kessel. That's the spirit, Derek. Remember, I believe in you. Yes, sir. Dirty bodies confirmed in the patient's liver. Inject a newly designed serum to eliminate the guilt. Greg Kessel! 70.9 inches. I think is a bit more buff than that. 145.3 pounds. Okay, Dr. Stiles. I'll be explaining the details of this operation. As you know, the tardy is a very dangerous strain of guilt. Function in groups of 3 and produce a harmful pathogen. In other words, the Tatardi itself acts as one poisonous mass. But if we administer our antibody serum, the guilt should die. Victor just completed that serum, as I'm sure you're aware. So there's just one objective in this operation: kill the guilt cells in his liver by injecting the correct serum. As we discussed, the Tatardi will weaken once you inject the serum. There's a different serum for each one, so pay attention to Remember the Tutardi cells are synchronized with each other. You have a limited window of time to inject all 3 cells. You'll need to be accurate and fast. Of course, every surgeon should be. Dr. Kessel is a fine surgeon. You trained under him, and now you have to save his life. Do your best, Darren. I plan on it. Good luck. Now let's begin.
I will save this patient.
Dr. Kessel called this your final test before you can be proud to call yourself a doctor.
Let's show them the healing touch.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to use the healing touch. I don't need to.
Doctor,
The Tutardi has formed toxic diverticola there on the liver. When they reach maximum size, these sacs release poison. Well, let's...
amazing! Doctor!
Uh-oh.
Vitals dropping. Removal complete.
All the verticola has been removed. The guilt should reveal itself in order to reconstruct them. We're supposed to inject the serum into all 3 of them, correct? Alright.
We've located the guilt. That's 1, 2.
Come on!
You need to get all 3 at once.
Come on.
The chiral reaction is dropping. You did it! Chiral reaction decreasing.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Chiral reaction is negative.
Dr. Kessel would be proud of you. Guess you'll finally repay him for everything he taught you at Hope. I didn't need the healing touch. You've really improved, Dr. Styles. The rookie surgeon who trembled before Kiriaki is gone. I think Dr. Kessel will be proud to call you his doctor. Is he alright? I removed all traces of guilt tissue. Now we just have to wait and hope the serum takes care of the toxin. I can try telling Dr. Kessel he needs rest, but knowing him, he'll want to return to Hope Hospital immediately. He needs to recover first. Guilt is just about the only thing that can bring Dr. Kessel back. I'm sure he'll be back to normal in no time. Dr. Myers? It looks like they're a little understaffed. Maybe you can help with Dr. Kessel for a bit. Me? Yes, of course. I'll be glad to. Come with me then. Foreboding clues. Angeles Bay City Hall. And that's why a substantial medical grant would Everyone's, Mr. Secretary, what's wrong? It's my chest. Mr. Secretary, we need help here. Somebody call an ambulance. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Is this some kind of prank? Wait, could this be... Chief! What is it? It's Richard Anderson! Then this empty Thursday. As each death is sacrificed, man furnishes his dwelling in hell. But who will take record of the sins of our modern age? Does this mean? What is the Secretary's condition? We haven't gotten test results back yet, but it's most likely guilt. How could this happen? How did they get close enough to infect Secretary Anderson? We need to formulate a plan with Victor. Call in our entire staff. I hate interrupting his day off, but we need Derek here as well. Yes, sir. I came as soon as I heard. What's the Secretary's condition? It's another new strain of guilt. We've tried a number of treatments, but nothing works. Dr. Clarkson's been with Anderson since he arrived. You'll be taking his place. I understand. Victor, we need instructions. Okay. We'll be working together on this one, Styles. I still can't believe they got to me, too. I should have been more careful. Sorry about all this. Don't strain yourself, Mr. Secretary. What are my chances, Victor? Tell me the truth. I can take it. I'd say around 25%, but even that's being generous. Victor! It's alright, Sydney. I want to know all the facts about my condition. Otherwise, how can I make informed decisions? No matter what condition I'm in, I'm still Secretary of the Health. And, Victor, will you be able to figure out some way to treat this? I can't make any guarantees, but I'm trying. After all, you're the first victim of this particular strain. I see. So I'm the first one. Then, my treatment is even more crucial. Sydney, use me as a guinea pig. Find a way to stop this guilt. I give Caduceus full discretion over my treatment. But Richard, Are you sure? Can't promise any of the treatments will actually work. Yes, I understand. Worst case, you can use my results to find a cure for others. Can you do that? I accept your challenge, Mr. Secretary. I decided that I will save you. But it might sting a little. Do what you must. As long as you're prepared for the worst, then I'm going to find a cure. I'm too smart not to. Chiral reaction positive empty body detected. Perform a lobectomy and examine the strain for further study. Anderson R, 64.4 inches, 213.3 pounds. He looks a little heavy for being 200 pounds. There's a new guild called Femke inside the Secretary's chest. I've done enough tests to know how bad this bastard can be, but I have no idea how to treat it. Honestly, I think it's hopeless. But hey, every disease has to have a cure, right? So it's up to us to find one. That's how medicine advances. But you know that? That's why you joined Caduceus. Anderson said worst case. At least his illness can be used to advance our understanding of guilt. I assume he was just some crusty old bureaucrat. But when you think about that, I guess he really understands what we're about. So, you kind of owe it to the guy to make sure this works out. I'd say you have one main objective. Do everything I tell you to do. But what kind of objective is that? There's no known treatment yet. Would you like to think one up? I'm the one who's done all the research, so just listen to me. I'll see about that. What's wrong? Nothing. Let's just do our job. That's a good attitude. I hope you can handle it.
Let's begin the operation.
Okay, let's start.
Surprise, Derek! Welcome to Pempty Strain of Guilt. Or this stupid pneumonia. This gelatinous fluid is filling the secretary's left lung. Anyway, you're going to have to do exactly what I tell you. Let's start by detaching it, by cutting that stuff up.
Moving on.
So that didn't work. On to plan B. How about the laser? No, the laser. That didn't work either. On to plan C, I guess. Time for the antibiotic gel. I tweaked the formula a bit. Still no use. Damn. This is starting to annoy me.
Here goes.
This time we mean business. I have one last trick up my sleeve. It's effective, but it's still being researched and adjusted. Not very good for the human body, so be extra careful. Start with a vial, blue liquid.
Let's move on.
Reacting, but there's not much of an effect. Try the pink medicine.
Let's move on.
Still no good. If those didn't work, then I'm afraid the medicine is ineffective. Just have to devote this procedure to collecting data. I'm worried about Anderson's condition. We should finish this up. Find how it reacts to the yellow medicine.
Oh, what the?
What? This is bad!
Bastard.
Okay, he's okay. Let's keep gathering data. What if we mix and increase the dosage? Alternate between blue and yellow. This is useful data. Hey, can I get some gamma readings? It's our last step. Alternate between the pink and the white.
Eric.
Come on! Seriously?
Derek.
Stop, don't inject there. See the hazy object? Well, that's what I was trying to inject! It's a high concentration of Pempty cells. Are you serious? I was injecting there. Can anyone see that? Inject! 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 Why is it not injecting in that area? Why can't I inject there? Aren't I supposed to inject there? Alright.
Just like I thought.
A triple positive HC reaction. Just as I expected. That's all the data we need for now. He's getting weaker, so we need to hurry quick. Snag a sample.
Not bad.
You weren't bad. Let's close him up and finish the operation. Bam.
Not half bad.
These are anything with light. You did pretty well. I'm being nice about that, okay? There might be some truth to those rumors. What rumors are you talking about, Victor? Now all we can do is wait for the announcements to come in. We're depending on you, Victor. Bad news, everyone. Richard Anderson's dead. Derek killed him. He shoots heels frequently. Let's start with the good news. The Pempsey strain has a weakness. Or so I think. There's a section of its DNA that can be easily altered by injecting a nanomachine. We can basically reprogram it, convince it to self-destruct. But there's a part of the nanomachine I just can't nail down. One of the programming strings is complex. Therefore, I need your help. What do I need to do? Solve this freaking puzzle, you nerd! Help create a new nanomachine by figuring out a simple puzzle. How hard can it be? All I need you to do today is help me with a simple puzzle. It's pretty easy. But I need to see how other people go about solving it. A genius like me would obviously settle on the quickest solution immediately. But I need someone like you, who's, someone who's not quite as adept at maximizing his mental process. Like you, nerd. If you think I'm an idiot, just say something. I'll be recording each one of your solutions. Just relax. Nanomachine, son! All you need to do is solve the puzzle. Good luck,
Okay.
nerd. Okay.
I can do this.
I'll give it a try. Alright. Nope, that's gotta go down like that. That's gotta go up like that. This has gotta go up like this. That's going to go... You did it! I see. That kind of makes sense, in a way. In that case, I just need to think backwards. Thank you, Dr. Styles. I think I can use a simple program that shouldn't take long to code. Damn it. I guess a group of idiots really can outwit a genius. Let's get started right away. No sleep tonight, guys. Aw, man. Oh boy. Let's begin the briefing on the Pempsey treatment. I have a few theories about this Pempsey thing, and I've prepared appropriate countermeasures. I'll explain those now. Chiral reaction positive. From the data we gathered during the last operation, it's safe to assume this thing is impossible to remove directly. But the artificial DNA structure at its root has a distinct weakness. It collapses when attacked from a three-dimensional angle. So I developed a nanomachine to exploit that very weakness by slightly altering its DNA so we can instigate necrosis. Basically, we'll drive it to suicide. I tried it on a sample, and it took effect immediately. Within 4 seconds, its mass had been halved. 3 seconds later, 91% of its mass was completely destroyed. See the skill's rapid generation rate only transferred the suicidal DNA that much faster. If we can shrink it down that way, excision should be cake. So our objectives are simple. Perform a lobectomy and inject the nanomachine directly. Then excise the guilt and any surrounding tissue. So that's the plan, Chief. Any objections? Sounds like our best option. Derek, prepare for surgery.
Let's begin.
Okay, let's start. Derek.
Okay, we have the nanomachine ready. This time, careful. It's working. Continue injecting. Looks like the Pepsi is creating tumors. Use the laser to remove them. It's going as planned. We're doing well.
Oh, what the?
What the hell? Is that the Pepsi core? Quick, laser it! It's no longer active. Now we can excise it without harm. What the?
Bastard!
It restored itself! That core Pepsi has to be controlling the rest of the cells! I screwed up, Derek. I might have to apologize later. But give me one more chance. I know I can figure this out. Looking good, Derek. You're getting the hang of this operation thing.
Damn it!
No way! Damn! Try it again, Derek. We have to abort the procedure.
Damn it!
No, Chief, I was almost... His body can't handle anymore. You have to stop. This is an order. Damn, stitch him up, Derek. I can't believe this. God, it has a contingency plan. How could I be so stupid? They have an obvious flaw in their DNA. So of course they have a system to reinforce it. Damn it! Stupid! I can't believe I made such an idiotic mistake. When are you going to grow up? We all make mistakes, Victor. At least Derek was able to retrieve a sample of the guilt for us. Couldn't you use that to create a more effective treatment? Of course I can. That virus is going to pay for making a fool out of me. Man, Victor's taking it personal on this virus. It's good to see you, Robert. But shouldn't you be back at Hope? Actually, I found that as director, I have a little too much time on my hands. I think a doctor of your ability wouldn't have time to spare. Oh, are you here to visit your favorite student? How you feeling, Secretary and Dr. Hoffman? When did you get here? Derek wasn't my student, Richard. I didn't teach him anything. I've known this secretary for a long time and came to see him. I'm sorry that our visit had to be under such unfortunate circumstances. It isn't your fault. This is no ordinary disease. I need to see your right hand, Mr. Secretary. Sorry, am I in the way? Oh, it's fine. Don't worry. Pretend I'm not here. I want you to be able to do your job. Richard, I'll be honest. You're not going to be happy, but I took a look at your charts. I'm going to be taking part in the briefing as well. Is that alright? So have you started practicing again? Don't jump to conclusions. I'm only acting as an advisor, and only until you're discharged. I hope you can forgive my selfishness. Besides, Caduceus owes me after taking one of Hope's best surgeons. Well, I had a request for you. Well, even if I said no, it wouldn't stop you. Do what you think is best. Okay. Is Director Kessel here? He should be in his office. I'll go speak with him then. Get some rest, Richard. Hey, Derek. I need your help again, okay? Is this another puzzle? I hate those stupid things. Yeah, he might look smart, but Derek used to copy off my test. That was a long time ago! Seriously, it'd only take a few minutes. Whatever. But I still don't understand how these things make any difference. I have 2 puzzles this time. They should be decent and similar to the last one. I'm counting on you, Dr. Stiles.
Okay, I can do this.
Let's get this over with. Let's see here. I think that's my only choice. I'm gonna need to do that. I'm gonna need to do that. That.
No, Dr. Stiles.
Angie, do you want to do this?
No, Dr. Stiles.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I can't do that because of this. There we go. And that makes this. No, that has to go there. Or does it? And you go there. There we go.
Did it!
That's only the first part.
Don't look so down. Come on, let's try this next one. All right. I believe this is what I need to do, and I need to do this one right here. I believe that goes there, and I need to do. Okay. I got it this time. Don't worry about me.
Nice work, Dr. Stiles.
You did it, Doctor. You don't look well. Are you feeling alright? I'll be okay. Aha, good job. This should do nicely. Wow, that was almost a compliment. Overall, you only contributed about 1%, but still, thanks a lot. I had all of Caduceus help out this time. That gave me more than enough data. I should be finished in no time. So, can you really do it? What are you, stupid? That's the reason I'm here. How are you feeling, sir? When I was younger, I was in much better shape. I never got sick, and I was never fat. Now I understand. Having a disease is so painful. If Delphi is capable of creating something like this, they need to be stopped at all costs. I'll cough on them if I have to. Of course, sir. But, I'm glad. Huh? I don't know how to operate on patients or how to research treatment. So, if the only way I can help fight guilt is to be your test patient, then so be it. I'll gladly fulfill my obligation to Caduceus. Don't worry. I won't give up until you find some kind of treatment. I've messed these up quite a few times. Did you? They're not hard to mess up. Like Caduceus provides insurance for the puzzles. Listen up, everyone. Secretary Anderson is getting weaker every day. It seems hopeless. But I don't think he'll die. I hope I don't regret that statement later. I've never seen anyone fight so hard to stay alive. So, all we can really do is destroy the guilt that's killing him from the inside. Don't think about anything but the operation at hand. This is serious. Victor, please explain our plan of attack. Okay, pay attention. Chiral reaction positive antibodies found. Lung condition is dropped to critical. Prototype laser treatment is the only option. I developed a new type of laser for use in this procedure. Last time, we found that a single core unifies the cells. Even if most of the tissue is lost, the core can just reboot everything. But even when we destroy the core, it just restores itself. A meme for core regeneration must exist in each individual cell, so go create that meme. In other words, this guild has a wicked contingency plan. So, I thought up a little contingency plan of my own. Use the nano machine to lure out the core, just like last time. Use our new laser to destroy the core as it tries to regenerate tissue. Yeah, not that different from before. It should be easy. Victor, how sure are you that this new laser will work? It leaves less than 1% of the core protein behind. A lot less. It's guaranteed to work, even against this bastard. But the laser will also cause serious damage to any human tissue it comes in contact with. You're going to have to be really careful about that. Understood. There's not much time left. You can do it, Derek.
I won't give up.
I'm going to save him. This guild has some sick memes. Remember what Dr. Kessel said, this body won't survive much longer. Or, his body won't survive much longer. It's our last chance, we need to succeed. I know you can do this, Derek. Don't let me down.
It's payback time.
There, use the new laser and destroy it. We did it! Haha, take that, you little punk! Something's not right. If the cord was destroyed, then why hasn't the tissue receded yet? Uh-oh. Not again!
Don't screw up. In hell.
What about that one?
That must be an adaptable mutation. What does that mean? It's a mutation that lower life forms develop if they're lucky. Some bacteria can alter their tissue as protection against heat or cold. They can adapt to pretty much any extreme environmental condition. Adaptable mutation is all just theory though. Until now, I guess. Except this isn't a defensive mutation, it's offensive. Wait, if the Pepsi's reacting this drastically then, we must have it cornered. The laser's working!
Give it hell.
I think it's working. Vitals dropping.
Not bad.
It's over. Is it over?
The reaction is dropping.
Let me check the chiral reaction.
Chiral reaction is
Negative.
negative.
It's completely gone. We did it.
It's over. Glad that's over.
How are his vitals? Barely within the limits, but they've stabilized. Hang in there, Secretary. We've won the war. Boomer dies to sick meme. We're at 11. Well, I'm going home to crash. You guys should get some rest too. You never know when the next patient's gonna pop
Nice
up.
work, Dr. Styles.
We all did a great job. Boomer dies to sick meme. We're at 11. Good work, everyone. Secretary Anderson was doing all the work. I'm surprised he held out for so long. Victor! What? I was just being honest. Well, we all fought hard, Secretary Anderson included. I'm taking off. My work here is done. How's he doing? I don't know. It's a miracle in itself that his body could withstand 3 operations. Apparently, the Penti strain focuses its attack on the nervous system first. Can you imagine what kind of pain Richard must have been in? But painkillers would have interfered with our test results, so he hid the pain. He fought against guilt all by himself. Is he going to wake up? God only knows. The only thing we can do now is pray. 3 days later. Chief, Secretary Anderson has regained consciousness. What? I'll be right there. Feels like I've been asleep for a very long time. We were worried, Mr. Secretary. There was a chance you would never regain consciousness. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble. Sydney, please do me a favor. Would you call Robert Hoffman? There's one last thing I need to discuss with him before he returns to home. Mr. Secretary, what are you saying? Angie, contact Dr. Hoffman. Also, please assemble the guild team. Chief, what's going on? With your experience and knowledge, Angie, you should already know. The last operation took quite a toll on the Secretary's body. But we found her treatment. It's not fair. Richard, are you alright? I'd almost forgotten to ask you about that request of mine. That's right. I remember you mentioning it. I'm leaving Caduceus in your hands. What are you talking about? Is that okay with you, Sydney? Dr. Hoffman was a very skilled surgeon, but exactly. That's all in the past. I haven't performed an operation in years. I couldn't keep taking responsibility. What good is a useless doctor like me to Caduceus? Why did you stop operating? You told me that your greatest joy was being able to help patients. You're the last person I would expect to turn his back on patients in need. I can heal people. There's a note about that. The healing touch let me save patients that nobody else could. But it's impossible to save every single patient. That burden was too great. I can't bear it. Still trying to do everything well. You haven't changed at all. Can't you see all the doctors and nurses here ready to support you? Doctors like Derek and Greg, you don't have to fight alone. That may be, but haven't you forgotten already? Your patients are fighting too. The patients you operated on asked you to fight by their side as an ally in that battle. Even if they ended up as casualties. Nobody understands that more than I do now. Some people may be disappointed that you couldn't save their loved ones, but nobody's pleased that you stopped trying. Richard, I remember something you told me back in our college days. You said that people should never have to hear that their condition is incurable. There are doctors here, like Derek Stiles, who feel the same way. But perhaps you've changed. Tell me then. That isn't what you believe anymore, I understand. But if you still want to save the unsavable, I want you to lead Caduceus in that place. Treat the injured and save the weak. Richard, Caduceus is the people who refuse to accept that some diseases cannot be cured. Stop it. We should discuss this after you've recovered and left the hospital. I won't be leaving. My place is here, with Caduceus. I hope you'll stay as well. Even if I'm sleeping. I will still. The sunset is beautiful here. forgot what I told you. I remember everything, and I still believe what I said. Nothing's changed. What have I been doing all these years? I'm glad to hear it. I knew you hadn't changed, Robert. That's why you recommended Eric. You knew that he could help Caduceus. Robert, please, take care of Caduceus. My friend. I promise. I'll work hard to bring our dream to life. Count on it. Oh, we're doing a transplant. Fun, wow. Old Brooks State Hospital OR. The kidney is on its way. ETA is 1 hour. Plan out your operation with that in mind. I'm more concerned about that tumor, to be honest. You'll need to excise the tumor before you perform the kidney transplant. Otherwise, those veins are going to bleed out and you'll have serious complications. You aren't concerned at all that his body may reject the new kidney. We already know that this guilt severely inhibits the body's autoimmune response. As you can imagine, that all but eliminates any such risk. We're confident the kidney won't be rejected. Alright, Professor. But this had better not be a sacrificial operation. I already told them. Yes, we're quite familiar with the contract, Dr. Weaver. I assure you, all your patients are people we expect to see back at work. Well then, Dr. Weaver, please begin the operation. Kidney transplant. Perform anastomosis to slow blood flow. Then proceed quickly. Tumors have been confirmed and must be extracted first. Guilt victim. 6.4 inches, 87.4 pounds. Well, since we're still waiting on that kidney, I might as well get started on the tumor. We can't transplant the kidney until that tumor is out of him anyway. Key to this transplant is going to be anastomosing the ovaries. Once I administer the vasoconstrictor, his blood flow should slow down. I'll need to complete the anastomosis while it's still in effect, or he could bleed out. In short, there are two parts to this. Tumor excision and transplanting the new kidney. Pretty tall order considering. Got a real risk of blood loss here, so just make sure I've got that kidney when I need it. Goes. I may need to bring my healing touch into play.
Here goes.
I'm going to begin the procedure. Keep me posted on the new kidney.
Let's operate.
I'm looking at the kidney. I'm going to need to remove his tumor to make room for the transplant. This is exactly like that strange tumor I had to deal with before. If I don't move quickly, they're going to regenerate.
Those vitals up.
I hate these tuners.
Good.
No. I knew that was happening. In this version, well, let me just say it's going to be a lot easier than using the drawing tablet. It is easier on the DS because you can make quick hand movements, but the responsiveness on the Wii U is a little different.
Here goes. Let's operate.
Stationary at 50. Well. Doesn't matter. The vitals go down pretty fast after you cut them. Gotta get it back up to 50. Alright.
Good.
Okay, with those gone. Tumor extraction complete. I'm going to need that kidney soon. Good. Be placing this in the area to clear out. Okay, it's in position. Now I'm going to need to restrict blood pressure before I can perform anastomosis. Alright. Looks like there will be some bleeding even with the vasoconstrictor. I assure you, the bleeding would be a lot worse without it. The vasoconstrictor will need to be injected periodically to maintain this condition. Whoops.
Next.
Okay, I'll finish the anastomosis of the veins while the vasoconstrictor is still active.
Oh, that's not right. Good. One down. Good. One more to go.
Transplanted the kidney successfully. Once the vasoconstrictor wears off, his blood pressure will return to normal. Everything looks good. We're done.
That's it.
The new kidney is working nicely. I think we're done here. I've come to expect miracles from you, Dr. Weaver. His prognosis is still in question. That's something for our doctors to worry about. I don't understand what Delphi is hoping to do here. Are you trying to save mankind or wipe it out? The path humanity has been on since the dawn of civilization will soon come to an end. Our planet cannot support 7 billion people, all living on long, meaningless lives. We're here to ensure that human beings are changed before it's too late. This is the meaning of our guilt research. Guilt will free mankind from the sins that bind it to a history of destruction. This is something you believe, Professor? Our leader, Adam, has promised us salvation for the good work we do here. This is the only way to absolve our own sin, by paving the way for a new future. Freedom from the shadow of medicine. It's as simple as that. I don't understand how a man like you could believe a word of that, Professor. Dr. Weaver, I would advise that you only speak about things pertinent to your job here. Doing otherwise could be considered a breach of contract. Don't worry, Doctor. I'm sure you'll come to understand sooner or later. My name is Dr. Robert Hoffman, and I'm the new Executive Director of Caduceus. I'd like to say a few words. The late Richard Anderson was a truly extraordinary man. Though he was a politician, his true passion was the medical field, which of course led to the formation of Caduceus. Secretary Anderson was a man of incredible vision. Yes, and without his organization, the world would be powerless against medical terrorism. We would all be cowering in fear of guilt. I plan to continue his work and fight back against that menace. That has always been the mission of Caduceus, and it will not change. I hope that I have your support in striving toward the future together. So, Caduceus will continue in honor of Secretary Anderson. I finished compiling all of our guilt treatment data, but Delphi's actions seem to be more and more deliberate, and we don't have any idea how far they're willing to go. We'll need to construct full-scale countermeasure scenarios. Attention all staff. We've received a number of reports indicating possible guilt victims. There is a risk of an outbreak. All emergency teams must respond. Well, speak of the devil. Everyone, gather your supplies and get out there immediately. Yes, sir. People have started collapsing. I want 3 teams. Start treating the most advanced symptoms first. Dr. Clark, find out which hospitals have received guilt victims. Cooperate with those doctors and instruct them on proper treatment. Understood. Dr. Stiles, Dr. Chase, get ready to operate. Dr. Myers, assign 2 teams to handle anesthesia. Sir. Here we go. Understood, Chief. How can I help? Dr. Hoffman, my medical license has been dormant for far too long. I want to make good on my credit book. I You're sure you can operate with welcome your support. As far as treating the guilt, I've memorized the surgery footage. I know what to do. Good luck to you. My surgical skills haven't rested over yet. I think he's stable. Well done, Dr. Hoffman. There's no way. How the old man moves so fast? Amazing. That must be what it's like to watch the human touch. Do I look like that too? Dr. Stiles, we're ready for the procedure. Yeah. I'll be right there. Chiral reaction positive. Kiriaki body detected. Multiple patients are in need of immediate attention. Oh, Kiriaki. Gotcha. There are 5 patients with Kiriaki being transported here. Everyone get ready. It's going to be a long day.
I will save this patient.
They're depending on us.
There isn't much time.
It's a new Kiriaki strain, which gives us about 10 minutes. Which means you'll have 5 patients to treat in that amount of time.
Remember, we have 10 minutes. We've located the guild. Please be careful, Doctor. Reaction is negative. You treated the first patient.
Good. Good work. We finished treating the first patient.
Let's move to the next one. located the guilt. Vitals dropping.
Wow.
The chiral reaction is negative. The second patient is okay.
We finished treating the second patient. I'll bring in the next one. I just heard back from Director Kessel. He's sending in backup.
We should keep moving. We've located the guilt. reaction is negative. That makes 3 patients.
We finished treating the 3rd patient. Great job, doctor.
Only 2 more.
I'm going to keep going until time runs out. Because that's all you need to do in this one.
We've located the guilt. Vitals dropping. Backup just arrived.
Oh!
Reaction is negative. They can take it from here.
Our backup should be able to handle the last patient. Good work, Doctor. Dr. Styles has come a long way himself. I know it's tough, Derek, but prepare for the next patient. Understood. We have a problem. People are starting to collapse outside our quarantine perimeter. From guilt? The tests haven't come back yet, but judging by their symptoms... Anyway, you need to help them immediately. Chief's orders. We're on our way. Good to see you, dude. What's the situation? test came back positive. Definitely guilt. But these symptoms don't match. Could be an all-new strain. And if you want my opinion, I think this one's airborne. Airborne? Yeah, we need to collect guilt samples while treating these patients. If this strain manages to spread, it'll be a total disaster. I informed the police, and they're expanding the safety perimeter. Good call, Leslie. We have to minimize damage wherever possible. It's your court, Derek. I don't have the skills to handle this one. I'll take care of the old school guilt patients. Good luck, man. Yeah, good luck on your patients, too. No sweat. Yeah, I knew it. Coyote reaction positive. Tridy bodies detected. Airborne properties create a high risk of infection. Quick work is advised. Hugh Vogler, 71.1 inches, 150.8 pounds. Our tests indicate this is a mutated Tridy strain. The guild we saw in Africa. According to Dr. Nigel, this mutation is far more contagious than before. The thorns become highly toxic when vaporized, so we'll need to drain the mist before the infection can spread. Correct. Please be careful, Dr. Styles.
Let's begin the operation.
We can't afford any mistakes. I'm not doing it without the healing touch. Remember to drain the vaporized thorns this time. If the poison escapes, well, just don't let that happen.
Let's begin.
In there.
God damn it. Come on. Even with the healing touch. Oh. Well, it's going to have to wait until I fail this. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. My healing touch went away too damn quickly. Come on, get up. Shut up, phone. Shut up, phone. I don't understand why it's not registering that I picked it up. Yeah, this is not going to end well. It keeps going right down to 1. Somebody who designed this should have a bullet put in his head. Shut up, phone. At this point, I'm just gonna say, right. Yeah, well, I tried to be faster. That's why I started off with the freaking healing touch. Because I hate this procedure. Come on. Are you absolutely freaking kidding me? Are you serious? Come on. Are you serious? Are you freaking kidding me? You can't do that or otherwise it spreads. So I got to get all the thorns out before I touch any of that membrane. Even in the healing touch. If that strain had spread, it would have been a disaster. Yeah, nice. I'm glad we were able to stop it. Yeah. If you've got skills and you want to do that without the healing touch, go right for it. I don't care about a high score on this. But I did learn a few things about Tridey, is that if you go after the thorns first without touching any of the membranes, then you can actually slow its mutation down. And if you get about half the membrane removed before any new thorns are created, because once a thorn's created, you're screwed. I don't want to do it without the healing touch because my skills are not that good without it. Phew, we did it. Great work, Dr. Stiles. Do you think this will be over soon? Doctor, a case of Tridey strain has been confirmed nearby. Well, it's not over yet. Tell them we're on our way. Oh boy. The patient is being transported from a nearby hospital. The Tridey case is here. Derek's operating? That's a relief. This strain is too contagious to treat in a normal operating room. I'm moving on to the next hospital. Good luck, you two. Chiral reaction positive to Tridey bodies detected. Oh, that's right. I gotta fix the audio. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. The Tridey bodies detected. This mutation is resistant to serum and much stronger than before. Eric Doreen, 80, or is that 67.6 inches? 155 pounds. Look at his skin. This was definitely caused by the Tridey strain. The serum is ready, Doctor. Hurry.
Starting the operation.
Understood. Let's begin the operation. Let's begin the Tridey eradication.
Let's begin.
Skill seems to be stronger than usual. Please be careful.
Doctor, We've located the guild.
Damn it. Son of a...
Chiral reaction decreasing.
If I keep up with the vitals after I... Damn it. Damn it!
Chiral reaction is negative.
That wasn't tough. Tatardi's easy as shit. It looks like Caduceus has the terrorist attack under
Nice
control.
work, Dr. Styles.
Great job, Dr. Styles. Let's return to headquarters. How widespread should we expect this outbreak to be? We're receiving updated reports from Caduceus International. They confirmed guilt victims in at least 4 California cities. How did you respond? I've sent medication and treatment instructions to hospitals in those locations. Hopefully the local doctor can take it from there. Phone call. Hello, this is Director Kessel. Sydney, we're concerned about some of the decisions you made today. We're in high alert, sir. I would ask that you please make this brief. I certainly appreciate your circumstances, but I'm calling in regard to the medication you've issued to a number of hospitals. I'm afraid you're going to have to abort the shipments. I beg your pardon, sir? You don't have the proper clearance to issue those treatments to public facilities. Most of them haven't even started the FDA approval process. If those drugs reach the public sector, the pharmaceutical industry won't be happy. If you insist on using those treatments, you're going to have to administer them yourself and Caduceus. What the hell are you talking about? You've seen what guilt does. The patients would die before they even got here. We're cutting things too close as it is. I won't listen to this. I heard you were a difficult man, but you might want to think this through carefully. You've read the report. We both know your funding is in jeopardy. I've had enough of this crap. Excuse me. There are important matters which demand my attention. Those bastards. The politicians seem relentless. I assume Richard had been holding them back while he was in office. Now that he's gone, there's nothing standing in their way. They don't even understand what Caduceus stands for. Our entire purpose is to do what other medical organizations can't. I need to speak to Victor. What's going on, Chief? Kinda busy here. I need you to take care of something for me right away. Please send complete copies of our guilt reports to all major U.S. hospitals. You sure that's okay? I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Don't worry, Victor. I'll take full responsibility. I was actually expecting you to do something crazy like this, and I already have the files ready. Then send them, Victor. You're even more serious than your brother. I never lost a fight. Flight sustainment system. Are you alright, sir? You don't look well. Yeah, I'm fine. I have to deliver this as soon as possible. People's lives are at stake. I've seen the mark on your badge before, actually. May I have your attention, please? Our expected time of arrival has changed. It is no longer 3:25 p.m. Because of a strong tailwind, we should be arriving early at approximately 2:45. Community Hospital, San Diego. The technique in this video almost looks like... It's good to know Derek is still working hard. Mrs. Fulton, the vaccine and serum just arrived. Alright, I'll get things ready. You should change your clothes. We also need to contact any doctors who are off duty. It's going to be a long day, Nurse Fulton. He's here earlier than usual. Yeah, Dr. Jager's never here on time. What's going on? This must really be serious. Doctors always come when they're needed. Let's get started, shall we? Can't let my own pupil show me out. Infiltration. So did we get it under control? I think so. We managed to contain the guilt before it could spread. It's all over the news though. Delphi expects to catch us off guard again. It's going to take a lot more work. What about Director Kessel? You mean because he sent that medicine? I'm sure he'll be fine. He did what had to be done and averted a major catastrophe. And I guess someone tipped off the press about what really happened. They can't fire him now. He's a hero politically. I wonder who tipped him off. What do you think, Victor? I find it intriguing. I hear even the counterterrorism unit's getting involved. It's about time, huh? The president's going to be here next week, supposedly. Hope nobody wanted a vacation anytime soon. I had to cancel mine. I could be scuba diving right now. Don't hold back on our account, Leslie. How do you really feel? Emergency warning. Unidentified persons have been seen on the premises. All staff return to your stations immediately to await further instructions. Do you think it's someone from Delphi? There were several intruders. Some already escaped. We contacted security, but we can't just let them get away. Chief, we should be looking for those punks ourselves. We're defenseless. We don't even know whether or not they're armed. Well, we don't have any leads on Delphi's location, do we? Letting them walk out of here would be like letting hundreds of people die. Dr. Chase has a point. It's dangerous, but we need to find them. Those of us who can defend ourselves should pair off and start looking. That's what I'm talking about. The ladies should stay back here where it's safe. Go down there, Tarzan. Be a cop, remember? I have studied Aikido. You have? What? We live in dangerous times. Begin the search. They don't seem to be hiding anywhere in this building. All the rooms are locked, and this hall ends up ahead. That's a relief. We should probably head back. Stop right there! Huh? It's one of the Delphi! But how? There's nowhere to run. What's wrong, Eugene? We almost had him. No, It couldn't be. I think he got away. I'm sorry, oh well. He had a gun, so it's probably for the best I didn't catch up with him. Let's head back. We need someone to examine this evidence. Evidence? It was pretty dark, but I tried anyway. See? A camera. You managed to take his picture that fast? What's wrong? Oh no, don't tell me. This is bad. Quick, someone! We need help over here! Oh. Time to save the anesthesiologist. How's Dr. Myers doing? It's guilt, Derek. You'll need to operate immediately. We found a needle in her leg. They must have injected it somehow. Which strain is it? We don't know. It could be a new one. Another one? Victor's analyzing as we speak. We'll start when he gets back to us. Understood. Tell me what's going on, Angie. Huh? I'm sorry. It's nothing. Don't worry. We should prep for the operation, Doctor. Chiral reaction positive. Periscabby bodies detected. Immediate removal is necessary before they can reach the patient's heart. I checked the files, and it looks like we've got a 97% match. This one's fibrous, which basically means it's going to be a pain in the ass. You'll need to operate right away. You haven't explained how to operate on this fibrous thing. I'll explain it after you open her up. Come on, hurry. As soon as the thing gets in the body, it moves directly towards the heart. And if it gets there, she's history. Find it yet? There! Something's in her stomach! Near the small intestines! Sounds about right. It's quick, so we'll have to hurry.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's get started.
There isn't much time.
If anything happens to her, Delphi will answer for this. I see lacerations, but these seem different from Kiriaki.
We've located the guild.
Okay. Laser. No, laser.
Listen.
Looks like I was right. Listen carefully, okay? This guild is called Periscabby, and it's fibrous in nature. So basically, every part of its mass functions as a muscle. If we just extract the thing, there is going to be massive bleeding. It even burrows into organs to cause more damage elsewhere. My plan of attack is primitive, and maybe even a little rough, but just keep cutting that thing until it's really small, then extract it. If you notice any of them start burrowing, get rid of them right away. That's the plan, got it? I guess it's our only choice.
Damn it. Don't screw up. Keep trying.
That's it!
Vitals dropping. Chiral reaction decreasing. Doctor!
Oh, you're doing it wrong.
Doctor, this is bad. We've lost sight of the guilt. Well, I gotta get vitals up. I gotta heal. I gotta stitch some wounds.
Okay.
We've located the guilt. We're halfway through. Not much time left. Vitals dropping. Hurry, Doctor!
I'm trying my best.
Hurry, Doctor!
You can't let it get away!
Damn it! Break out the tourniquet. Oh, break out the turn wheel.
Let's get started.
located the guilt.
Listen to me. Damn it. Keep trying. That's it. Don't screw up. Oh, you're doing it wrong. Oh, you're doing it wrong.
Chiral reaction decreasing. Doctor! We have to go after
Okay.
it.
At least it's given me a chance to put out.
We've located the guilt. We're halfway through. Doctor! Hurry, Doctor!
You can't let it get away.
Chiral reaction is negative.
Pretty
Not
good.
half bad.
Looks like we still have an anesthesiologist. I'm not sure we could have found a replacement for her anyways. A replacement? How can you talk about her that way? Dr. Mario is one of our most skilled doctors. I don't think anyone could have taken her place at Caduceus. I'm simply relieved that my colleague is okay. Well, I took the smart decision on this one. That was easy.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
We did it, Dr. Styles. You handled things very well. You did well, Derek. I had to save her. We couldn't let anything happen to one of our best doctors. And I couldn't let my brother down either. So, was that picture worth the risk of your life? Oh, I totally forgot about that. Let's see. Well, he's very handsome. Huh? I remember that face. I've seen him before. Blackwell. That's Professor Blackwell. He went missing about 10 years ago. Are you sure? Yeah, he was studying immunology. Before his disappearance, he was a big-name scientist. But could he really be involved with Delphi? There's no doubt about it. That man is Kenneth Blackwell. Angie? Blackwell disappeared 13 years ago, leaving his wife and daughter behind. He's my father. If the pear scabby burrs into the heart, it doesn't matter if vitals are stable or there's time left. It's an instant game over. Yep. What I'm about to tell you does not leave this room. We found Professor Blackwell. He's up north in Santa Balboa. What's he doing up there? He's apparently hiding at the Edith Pharmaceutical Research Lab. The FBI's been watching him since late yesterday. Do you think Edith is sheltering Blackwell then? The question is whether or not they know they're sheltering him. I doubt the regular employees have any idea he's there, or what kind of research he's been doing. You're going to raid the lab? Yes, tomorrow. To reduce the risk of another guild outbreak, they want us to be there as well. Then, we're sending Derek in with us. That's really our only option. Can you accept the risk, Derek? Of course. But, there might be one problem. What's that? I think he's referring to Angie. She has as much experience with guild as Derek does. But all things considered, taking her might not be a good idea. Don't worry, I'll arrange for someone else to assist you. I understand, sir, but is there something else? I don't think Angie's going to like that much. I mean, they're going in after her father. If I were in Angie's place, I'd want to see the truth for myself. Conflict of interest that could compromise the mission. It might be painful for her, but still. Excuse me? Angie, you heard us? You shouldn't be eavesdropping. I'm sorry, but I can make my own decisions. Did you stop to consider how I might feel about this? I'm not a child. I deserve a choice, at the very least. You could watch them arrest your father? Derek was right. I want to see the truth with my own eyes. Let her go. Angie may just be my assistant, but she's a lot stronger than I am. I don't think I could have completed all those operations without her. What should we do, sir? Let her go. I doubt we could even find a suitable replacement. And sending Styles in without an assistant would be foolish. Thank you. I heard what you said back there, but are you going to be okay? Thank you for supporting me, Dr. Styles. I'll be alright. But so much has happened over the past few days. More than anything, I just want to know the truth. I need to find out for myself. I'm going to ask my father why he joined Delphi. My father disappeared right before I entered elementary school. He simply vanished. Nobody had any idea what happened to him. There were times I hated my father. I'd ask Mom why he left us. But she never had an answer. Even after all that, I found it hard not to respect him. Nobody ever had anything bad to say about my father. He's the reason I started studying medicine in the first place. I'm sorry about this, Andrew. I never thought my father could be involved in something like this. Was all my hard work for nothing? I'm sorry, Derek. I'll be fine tomorrow. Angie. A devil. We just received some breaking news. Local police have cordoned off a research facility owned by Adolf Pharmaceuticals. This investigation may be linked to recent bioterrorist activities. Investigators are now entering the building and will return with more details as soon as they become available. Stay tuned to channel until it begins. I wish we could have sent more than one doctor, but we had patients here that still need help. Good luck, Derek. Adolf Pharmaceutical Research. We have a biohazard here, guys. If you don't have protective gear, you'll need to get the hell out of this area. I can't believe this. That researcher, he's infected with guilt. Get the anesthesia ready. We'll need to operate immediately. Yes, doctor. I'm... doctor. Do you understand? I'm here to help. Forget about me. I'm already dead. Those bastards, they betrayed us. But, the professor... Calm down. Try to conserve your strength. Help Professor Blackwell. Doesn't deserve to die. Like, his vitals are dropping fast. What should we do? If we don't operate right now, he's going to die. I'm going to administer painkillers. Hang in there. No, save the professor. Don't worry, we'll take care of him. The anesthesia is working. Get a table ready. Right away. Chiral reaction positive, unknown infection detected. Extreme care is required during the treatment procedure. Ludwig Millen, 68.7 inches, 160 pounds. I contacted headquarters, but there seems to be no matching data. See, guess we'll be going in blind again. This almost seems like it was planned out. What do you mean? How could the researchers accidentally release this guilt? They know how dangerous it is. They're the ones who created it. Do you think they infected themselves as a way to hide the evidence? That doesn't sound right either. Delphi definitely seems to have a weird preoccupation of death, but I don't think they'd encourage suicide as a way to further their cause. Sorry, never mind. We need to concentrate on the patient.
Let's begin the operation.
Hey, Ancient One! He said something about saving my father. I don't understand. Isn't my father a terrorist?
I don't understand. Doctor?
Be careful, Dr. Stiles. Anything could happen.
Oh my god! I think it's working! They keep coming! Vitals are spiking!
Everything's dropping. His condition is entirely deteriorating. That blue guilt.
Doctor! dropping. The chiral reaction is negative.
He should be safe now.
Why would he do this?
That was a strange guilt, but at least we know how to handle it now. The laser is effective, so treatment is actually pretty simple. It was probably still in development when the authorities found this laboratory.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
So we found it just in time. Good work, Dr. Styles. The police were moving him to Caduceus. Good. He kept asking us to save Professor Blackwell. Then my father really is here. He must be further inside. Let's go, Angie. Okay. Death awaits all. Off Research Facility. Professor? Who are you? I'm a doctor from Caduceus. You're going to be okay, sir. We need to operate immediately. Please don't resist. I think you're confused, but no matter. It's too late. That isn't true. We saved your colleague. We saved your colleagues, and we can save you. Yes, I was disappointed by how quickly you stopped my guilt. You found ways to treat all 6 strains. You've definitely proven your surgical ability. But the guilt inside me is unlike anything we've seen thus far. Now that the Savato is complete, this facility means nothing to them. So, I'm ending it all before Delphi's head. Go. A pathetic sinner like me isn't worth saving. I'm a doctor. Helping people fight off diseases is my job. You can worry about your sins after I save your life. None of us are allowed to die. It's exactly as he preached. But that doesn't matter. I've made my choice. Why did you create guilt? You threw away your reputation, your life, even your family. Why, Father? Angie, I was afraid that was you. I wanted to die, so you'd never find out about this. Just tell me why. Angela Blackwell's father died 13 years ago. I'm just a ghost. Please, let me pass on. You can't do this! Is this the kind of father you want? It's my job to help people. And I'm proud of that fact. I refuse to watch you die. As you wish. But you cannot defeat death. It is not of this world. Begin the anesthesia. We'll start operating as soon as it takes effect. Get ready, Angie. Chiral reaction positive, unknown infection detected. Pulse has dropped, so cardiac complications are extremely likely. Kenneth Blackwell, 73.1 inches, 165.4 pounds. chiral reaction seems to be coming from his abdomen. The spectral analysis indicates this is the same guilt as before. Angie? I saw a lot of my father's back. I can still see him sitting at his desk in his study. I tried to speak with him. He'd always say that he was too busy. His own daughter, and he wouldn't even turn around to see her. And then he left us. He turned his back on us once and for all. Was this what he left for us? Was this worth abandoning his own family? He abandoned us, but he's still my father. Please save him, Doctor. You have a lot to answer for, Professor Blackwell. Those are sins you'll have to deal with yourself. First, I'm going to make sure you survive.
Won't let him die.
Judging by the data we found, this strain is called Savato. It's most likely the final type of guilt.
Let's begin. Oh my god!
This is Savato! How could my father create such a thing?
Doctor!
We just received Dr. Nigel's analysis. Let me read it. Essentially, the Savato's nest directly nullifies the victim's heartbeat. It steals that pulse to create energy for its own purpose. So basically, Savato is a parasitic form of death itself. At the moment, I can't think of any way to actually stop it. There's no way to stop it? But we might have one possible countermeasure. The guilt depends on energy from its nest. So if we destroy that... Yes, it worked! Wait, what happened to the scalpel you were using? I don't know. When it touches that thread, it started melting. I brought spares though. Grab some from our supply box.
What? Come on!
What? The survivor escaped! We had to treat the smaller ones.
We have to go after it!
Don't give up, Doctor!
What is that?
Again? There's a shift in the chiral reading.
It's ineffective!
No, the audio is still there. destroy the Savato's nest. I think that did it.
What is that?
No, it's absorbing the smaller skill bodies into itself.
Doctor,
It's another report from Victor. The nest is destroyed. It can't continue absorbing energy from the heart.
I think it's working. Doctor!
reaction is decreasing. It's in your hands, Dr. Styles. There it is, Doctor. Looks like it's working pretty good, Derek. Victor, Chief, when did you get here? We rushed over to give you this. It's medicine for Savato. The researcher you saved helped us design a serum that should stop this thing. He collapsed right after that, but hey, we got what we wanted. I guarantee this will work though. Inject that into the guild. I'll get this ready as soon as you can use it as soon as you get a chance. Come on!
I have to concentrate. I have to concentrate.
I know I do.
I won't give up. I won't let that happen.
No disease is incurable. I'll never accept that.
That reaction is negative.
Chiral reaction has disappeared. Dad, we did it! Dr. Stiles saved you.
It's over.
We finally won the war against guilt. It's over. It took you long enough, Stiles, but you earned that healing touch. I'm proud to be yours.
Thank God.
And I'm proud of you, Dr. Stiles. Talk about a miracle. Yeah, I was almost running low on time. And I still got a rank A. I didn't cry. Yesterday you said I was much stronger than you, so I forced myself not to cry. I'm your assistant, Dr. Stiles, and an assistant has to support her doctor. Thank you for allowing me to see my father again. I'm proud of you, Angie. Doctor, we still need to carry him out. Then it's finally over. Sayonara. Last operation for the night, and then it should open up the next chapter. Edoth Pharmaceutical Laboratory. Attention all personnel. The laboratory has been contaminated. The guild is unstable. Seal all but the main entrance. Stand by for further instructions. I repeat, all personnel. The laboratory has been contaminated. The guild is unstable. So, it all comes down to this, huh? I assume this facility is finished, considering how many people know about guilt now. The inner circle is discussing how to proceed. However, you still have work to do. You want me to take care of the guilt responsible for this mess, I assume? The researcher you're responsible for seems to have a guilt isolated in the small intestine. The symptoms point to the guilt strain called Kiriaki, but we're still waiting on lab results. Professor Blackwell printed up some information that might help you prepare. Understood. So, the Kiriaki strain causes multiple lacerations. I could get higher than an A rank. This is insane. How can I treat a body they've turned against itself? It's like I have my work cut out. So I've never lost a patient. I'm not about to start now. Chiral reaction positive, soon to be active Kiriaki bodies in the patient. Proceed as instructed. J. Weber, 64.9 inches, 131.3 pounds. Professor Blackwell will be observing as well. Don't let us down, Weber. We're in a critical situation here, but try to concentrate on the patient. Yes, Professor. I read the packet you provided. You believe this patient has Kiriaki? The tests weren't conclusive, but everything we've been told seems to indicate Kiriaki, yeah. This is a weird case. Make sure that you don't get infected with it too. Understood. I think I can handle it. So, there's really only one thing I need to do here. Expect Bell the Kiryaki. What the hell is going on?
Let's operate.
Bring in the patient. Let's begin the operation.
Let's operate. Aha.
Yeah, this is an unusual case. Was that just me, or was that Kiryaki bigger than all the rest of them? Oh, I know about the bigger ones. I know it wasn't the large one, but that one I cut out seemed to be a lot bigger than this one. What the hell's going on? His vitals. All his graphs are spiking. Professor Blackwell, what's happening to him? There was some uncertainty in the chiral readings for this patient. I believe we now know why. So what is it? If we continue the pattern, this would be called Sovato. Pattern? This is another guilt? Yes. I'm afraid this complicates the operation. I need you to collect a sample of that guilt at some point during the treatment. Capture the guilt, Dr. Weaver. Capture it? How on earth am I going to do that? I will prepare a drug that should restrict the guilt's movement for a moment. I'll need some time. Please continue the treatment to treat the patient without harming the guilt. Don't kill it, huh? Sure. That should only nigh impossible. Without it, we have no way of developing a proper treatment. I'm depending on you, Doctor. Will you be able to handle this? I don't have much of a choice. I'm worrying I'll keep both of them alive. In that case, I'll start preparing the neutralizer.
Vitals up.
The laser seems effective on the new guild as well, but Blackwell told me not to kill it. Huh? No, you're not. see it's progressing. Here's the treatment. May I proceed, Professor? Yes, the drug should put it in the state of suspended animation. Temporarily, of course.
Perfect.
I just captured the other ones and we'll put this all behind us. This wraps it up. Good work, Doctor.
How's this? Oh, I need to wrap this up. Finished.
Operation complete. What are they going to have me do now? And Sabato. Did Blackwell leave already? I wanted to ask him something about that last operation. He's otherwise occupied. Also, they issued orders for you to evacuate immediately. What? That's how they've chosen to handle this situation. I'm supposed to evacuate too. What about the other researchers? Who's going to operate on them? I guess that's part of their plan as well. They've already dispatched a cleanup crew. There's nothing more we can do here. A cleanup crew, huh? You guys really are fanatics. You don't even care about people's lives. Everyone here understands the risks involved in what they're doing. They all know that sins are consequences and mercy is not easily won. The sacrifices must be made if we're to be freed from the shackles of modern science. Of medical science. Hold on. What happened here? My phone is acting weird. Come on. Give me a sec. There we are. Now it's doing what it's supposed to. Suppose I don't have a choice. I'll agree to evacuate. This is no place for a doctor anyways. Understood. We will not meet again. Bye. Good luck. Should probably be thankful they let me go. No questions asked. But it's only a matter of time before the past catches up to me. It's a shame that you forgot to ask me for that guilt sample I extracted. Maybe the path of guilt does lead to salvation after all. Now that I have all the cards, time to ante hear Europe is nice this time of year. Alright. Alright. This is where I end things. So we're going to be able to finish the game next stream. And I have a good idea of who I'm actually rating tonight. Oh, a viewer. I think we're going to raid Eslo tonight. Let me just make sure you're still alive. And he is. Well, I'm glad you thought it was fun, Di. Good night, hero. Alright, so Ezla's playing Super Mario 64. If you're on Twitch, I'm gonna raid somebody new. She's a VTuber called Maggie Rose, AI the Somnium File. She's an 18 plus VTuber, so if you're on Twitch, give Maggie Rose a follow. If you're on YouTube, give Ezlo a like and a subscribe, and we are out.